Perfectly Average Golfers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Alan with you guys, and we're out in Greenville playing through the golf cart that we still have so many rounds of golf that we have to play. It's actually almost not even funny. Today we're out at Pebble Creek, and this course is an interesting course. I played here back in the early spring, like April or May. It's been a long time. I don't remember a lot of this course. So it'll be a really interesting test for the game, but this is one of those courses that's on the cards, and I figured this would be a really good way to come off the round that we just had at Preserve Verde and kind of work on some things. Driver, I really want to try to keep consistent, which means we very well may hit 2 balls off the tee box just to kind of work that through. On top of that, everything inside 130 yards we need some work with, aka everything that is like a half swing with a pitching wedge or sand wedge. So we may hit 2 balls in both of those instances as we're trying to work through it. I will throw up kind of a score. Maybe we'll play off of the first or the second ball, depending if it was a good drive or a bad drive. Same thing with the kind of pitch and full sand wedge shots. So it might not be a full-on scored round, but I wanted to work on some things. We'll just kind of get at it, see how things go. A little practice round, a little fun round for you guys. So yeah, if you like the content, make sure you're already subscribed, or if you're new to the channel, we do shot tracers, we do course vlogs, we do some challenges. We're also starting to do some course reviews if you're in the Western North Carolina or the upstate South Carolina area. I'm also going to be going out to LA soon, be playing a course out there. So again, a lot of travel, a lot of different types of videos, so if you like it, make sure you subscribe. Let's go ahead and get at it though. We're playing what is the Creekside course to start, and the Creekside with the Berkshire, which is the 18 that they recommend, only plays about 6,300. You either got blues, whites, or reds. So we'll be playing from the blue. We're gonna get things kicked off with the par 4. It's only 380, so underneath 400 yards. Requires a good solid drive. Let's go. All right, first hole is only about 250 to get to that bunker. That's the back. We're just taking 3 wood to start. Catch the swing, get to the fairway. Well, that was pretty aggressive, but it should get through over there. It should be okay. All right, like we said, pretty aggressive line, caught the trees, but it did get through. Not quite in the middle of the fairway, and it gives us about 110 yards. And I've got sand wedge here, which might not be the right club, but I'm just going to try to get some good contact, hit this pretty hard. It is a front pin, which is why I'm going with the sand wedge, not the pitching wedge. I thinned it. Thin to win? Long. Actually, it's pretty good. Thin to win, a little long past the pin, then it sat. Love that. All right, got this putt down the hill, and it should be coming right to left off the camera. Let's go. What a start. Wow. If there's anything we learned when we played at the Preserve Verde is that we need to be giving downhill breaking putts a lot more respect. That time we did, and it found the bottom of the cup. I don't think I could do that again if I try, but we'll take the first birdie to get things started. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I can't get over what that bird just looked like. That was unbelievable. That was really cool. Next hole up is a par 5. It's about 560. It's a pretty big one, but it's a steep dog leg to the right, at least based on what the card is showing me. We're gonna be aiming right towards those bunkers, and they should be carryable. With this helping wind that I've got plus driver, a good solid piece of contact should be able to carry those. I'm also switching over to an orange ball for now because it was really hard to find that first drive that I had just with the grass being all yellow and stuff. So let's see how things fly. First driver swing of the day. Perfect. Yeah, just caught the left side of that bunker mound. Maybe didn't catch it as pure as I would have liked, but hey, it went straight. So, great start here. All right, perfect drive. Put us kind of towards the left side of the fairway. And we've got about 260 left. Again, this is a pretty big hole. I've got 3 wood. Trying to get something kind of close. You guys can't really truly see it. The flag is in between those 2 trees, the one that's kind of got the pine tree on it and the other that's just kind of dead. And you want to be on the left side here because there is a bunker right that can cause some problems. I remember this hole very specifically. I think I got in that bunker and couldn't get out of it. So I've got 3 wood. If we don't hit this one, we might hit a second one just to try to work this out. Oh, it's going to play great. Yeah. No need to hit a second shot. We're just playing well. All right, here's the real test of how the game is going. We got 60 yards on the nose. And, well, this has been the worst part of our game the last handful of times we've gone out. And I won't lie, we have not done all that much work on this part of our game. So, we're just gonna try to hit about a half swing, carry the bunker, hopefully get something up there close. Oh, that would have been okay, but I pushed it. We'll probably still play that, but I want to hit another one just so I can work on this. Oh, it's so much better. Yeah, we'll see where those have landed, but that's what we're talking about, where we're going to hit 2 shots like that sometimes. So the second shot is like 3 feet. Near perfect. The first one's right here. So we're going to score the second shot because that's what we're working on, but I will hit this chip as well. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll take that. It went a little bit more right to left than I was thinking it would. Oh, it didn't get there. Ooh. We'll give ourselves the par there. Now again, just put yourself in the mental space here, friends, family, and maybe even new viewers. We're doing this to work on our game. We're not trying to take an accurate full-on score. So if we hit a really good second shot, or if we just hit a better second shot from, again, inside 130 yards or off the tee box, we're gonna take them, because I don't wanna really get in my head and punish myself, because we're not trying to keep full-on score. We're working on a couple of things. So the second chip, much better than the first, and then the putts. Well, we should have made par on that first one, just didn't quite hit the ball, but we're still gonna score the par after the 2 putt that we just had off the second pitch shot. So we're still 1 under so far for me. All right, next hole up is a par 4 playing 411 down the hill for this fairway. Aiming point is the 150-yard marker, and it should leave us a pretty easy shot in, because we're gonna get this, we should get this further than the 150-yard marker. It should leave us about a pitching wedge or a sand wedge in. So need another good controlled driver swing here. That's all we're worried about. Yeah. Not really swinging too hard, but it's getting us great contact, small little butter cut. We'll take that. I won't lie, the last couple of times that we've gone out and played, I've been letting kind of my driving distance get in my head, because a great drive for me will get to about 280, 290-ish. Good drives will get to about 260, and I average around the 270 mark. But sometimes I've found myself only hitting like 230, 240, and that's getting in my head a little bit. So I try swinging out of my shoes a bit more, and we're getting poor contact. So we're just looking for nice, smooth control. There's really no need to get a big ego about it. I need to take lessons if I'm gonna really try to go at the driver and try to figure it out. So great drive there on the 3rd hole for a par 4. All right, so we got about 135 left, which is the perfect number for our pitching wedge. It is up the hill, and I can't really tell how far back that pin is. It's only 150 to the back, though, 120 to the front. So I think pitching wedge is still the right call. Let's just get nice, smooth contact here. It's a great drive. Let's see if we can follow up. That looks great. Nice. Yeah, right at the pin, on line. Take that. Let's go. Like I said, I had no idea where the pin was. If it was in the back corner, we would have been in a little bit of trouble, but we got pretty lucky here. Let's see if we can find another birdie. Got this going a little bit left to right. Nope. Oh, dove on me left to right. All right, par here on 3. So they've gone ahead and started to winterize the greens, where they get like that really off, weird, artificial green color. I think it's something to do with the seed they use or something, I don't know. But these greens are actually pretty cushy. I kind of saw my divot for the ball mark from that pitching wedge right next to my ball, and it kind of responded. So that's great news as far as knowing on our approach shots. And then putts, that time I played it a little bit slower than it maybe was, obviously with the snapper. But hey, par's fine. We're still 1 under, let's go. Par 4 coming up. All right, the 4th hole is almost like a copycat of the last one, where you go downhill and then uphill. We've got driver, and it's playing about 372, I think, from the blues. So no need to get super greedy with this. Just again, nice, smooth, casual swing. Get ourselves a nice second shot.
Impressive.
Man, we'll play this buttery cut all day long. Should be great. All right, difficult lie here at the ball on a slight upslope and coming down against me where it's above my feet. We've got about 130-ish or so again. It's a kind of a copy-paste hole. I've got pitching wedge. I again cannot tell where this flag is. It looks like it's pretty mid, but the wind is coming against me and I've got a bit of a draw lie here. So I'm gonna kind of tilt my body just a touch, really go at this ball and keep it to the right side of the pin, hope it fades back on us, or draws back for us. If it's the distance, it's great. I saw it come down. It looked like it just finished to the left side of the pin, and I don't know, let's hope it's the right distance. All right, so we are short. Ball landed right here and then just settled. I think I'm gonna use a pitching wedge to chip this up because this is a kind of unpredictable slope. So I'm gonna take the pitching wedge here, but I've got putter. We very well may play 2 balls here just to kind of see what would happen if we would have putted. But I think normally I would chip this. So I'm gonna take pitching wedge just to give a little bit of a lower release, and hopefully it rolls out a bit more. Let's see, we got a good ball, good piece of contact here. Yeah, right idea. It carried that lip, but it just went right the whole way. Try putting it for science. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, it doesn't break. I mean, I said I was gonna play it off the chip, so that's a par. Don't say anything, just go with the flow, we're practicing. And I mentioned I would have chipped it, so even though the chip up and down putt was technically harder, that's the one that we suck. And we're just having fun out here. We're gonna count the par because why would we not? This is a good round so far. We're not testing any limits, we're just practicing. That's the big key out there, average golfers. Don't go out there and try to play a number every single time. Give yourself some luxury. Tee box and then everything under 130 yards that we're really focused on today. And so far, we haven't really needed to hit too many second shots. We have, but we haven't really needed to. So we'll count the par. Next hole up, par 3. It's only playing about 135. So I've got pitching wedge. I'm not gonna tee this one off just because it feels like this pin is a little bit short. So I wanna hit about a 125 shot or so. Heavy wind off my left, but that should get covered by these trees. The flag is barely even moving. So I'm gonna try to keep it over from the left side starting line at least, and then see where we end up. I may hit 2 balls here, depending on how I hit this first one. Just to, again, practice that 130 action. It's coming back a little bit. Definitely stayed right. I think I was aimed out there though. Hit it one more, just for fun. That's much better. It's still a little bit left. Ooh, actually got a little bit of a kick to the right. Yeah, we'll see where those ended up. Those are both really good pieces of contact. Happy about both those swings. All right, so here's the second ball. Just up onto the green. Looks like the ball mark is just short. And then, ooh, the first ball we hit looks like it's skidded maybe off the green to the left. Let's see if we can find this. So I actually couldn't find the second ball. Fall golf things that may have snuck into some of those leaf piles and stuff like that, which is really kind of annoying because it was a good shot. So we're just gonna play the second one, no pressure. Slightly down the hill, left to right. Oh, we gotta hit that. That wasn't very good. Oh, it didn't break at all. Wow. Okay. Not a great 3-putt, but off that first ball, we probably would have made bogey anyway, so we'll take the +1 there. Found the first ball, LOL. That's the way it always goes, isn't it? You stop looking for it, and that's when you find it. I mean, that thing was tucked away. I would have liked to have tried to chip that one out, but there are some people behind me, so we'll just pick it up, take the bogey. We got a par 5 here, about 496. The bunker on the right, with a great drive, I can carry, but the wind is kind of coming against. We're not really going to think about it. So we're going to play a line off the left side of the bunker. There's not a lot of space to the left, and it dog legs to the right. So the closer to the bunker we can get without being in it, the better.
He's on fire!
Yeah, there we go. I've again just tried to really focus on my grip strength when we're getting off the tee box, feeling the grip more in my fingers than in the pads of my hand, which is an important first step for anybody. And then second, trying to see 2 knuckles on my my left hand. So kind of seeing that Nike logo more straight up and then the 2 knuckles. It's really helped a lot. That was a nice little baby fade. It should play perfectly. Let's go find it, hit it again. Yeah, drive was great. Bounced just off the bunker and settled right in the middle of the fairway. That's the great thing about this winter golf when the ground starts to get all brown, is that you're playing off of the ground, not really off of the grass. It's about 230, wind is slightly against, down the hill. Not a lot of green to work with. We're still gonna try to go for it. I've got 5 wood here. This should be the right club, but with the descended slope, it may be too much. So we're gonna try it. And if it ends up feeling like too much, we might switch down to 4 just to try it again. That's gonna bleed so hard right. That's gonna be out of play. Oof. That was not a good shot. Let's try that again with the bridge down here. Much better. It's not coming back at all. See what the distance looks like. It's either in the bunker or just over. Kind of hard to tell. But that's, again, I'm okay taking a second shot. I try to overcompensate. I typically put a big draw on this, so the fact that that first one faded really hard is a bit puzzling, but the second one, perfect correction. All right, so we ended up actually short of the bunkers, which is a bit surprising. I thought I gave that enough to get up there. Haven't really looked at the green. Got to carry this bunker though, which is the first hole, and I think this should roll back to this pin position, but not really too sure. We got some green to play with. I know that much for sure, so. Gonna open up the face, give this about a half pitch swing. That might be very short. Hard to say, I'm gonna try one more. That's bad. Up the hill, I've got this a little bit left to right. It's kind of hard to tell. I think this kind of double breaks a little bit. Gotta give myself a chance here for this birdie putt though. Well, we give it a chance. Wow, that actually rolled out pretty far. It also didn't break at all. Great par save. Great par save. All right, still even par. We've got another par 4 here. Another short par 4 down the hill. The line could get aggressive enough to hit driver. We're gonna try it for our second shot. We're just gonna hit a garbage ball towards the left, but for our first shot, we're making the smart play, which is 3 wood. And we're gonna go just off this first bunker that you see. That's kind of the line that we're looking at to get something up there in play. The big reason that we're not gonna get super aggressive with driver is because a good driver could possibly get there, but with how fast these fairways are gonna be running, we very well may not find the ball. So first shot's gonna be 3 wood, and then we'll go for it. Absolutely perfect. Yep. Just the right side of the bunker. Now we go for it. That could be really, really good. It's a Titleist 3 if we find it. This is where we landed with the 3-wood, but this is what I mean when I say there's not a lot of space over here. This landing zone's probably 50 yards, and the further and closer you get down here, the worse angle at the green that you have. Didn't fully realize where we were gonna land, but we landed in a great spot. I've got 105 here. I'm gonna be playing the sand wedge. It's only about 90 to get to the front of the green. The pin looks like it's hugging more front than it is back. So good contact here. Sit, a little bit. Ooh, nice little plop in it. Sat for me nice and pretty. That should be great. Let's go. For a second, I thought that was gonna keep riding right, but it hang on for the bird. If that thing would have kept going right, we could have been pretty long. I hit that with a bit of authority, but we sunk it for the bird, and it's in good honor too. Could not find the Titleist 3. It's just so hard to see white balls out here. I think it should have been good, but I kind of have a feeling that it came over these trees and then like hit cart path or something and ended up somewhere down here. For a second with the line that we took, I thought maybe it had a chance to get to the green depending on what the slopage would have done, but hey, a birdie off of our intended ball. Back to under par overall in the round. Let's go, baby. All right, 8th hole, par 3. Have to cover water. Ooh, this is a really difficult shot here. The green kind of slopes left to right just a touch. You don't want to be on the right side if you want to be to the left. It's only about like 170 to cover the water, but the wind is slightly hurting a touch, and the pin looks like it's pretty far back. So I'm actually gonna go with an easy 5. This might be way too much club, so we're just gonna swing this easy and lean towards the left side, I think. Be good. Yeah, it bled right on me. It's on the green. It's on the right side. I'm glad that we hit 5. I don't know if 6 would have made it. I hit that. Doesn't break. Pretty poor first putt. Didn't really give myself much of a chance. This has been an immaculate 9, and a lot of it is just taking the pressure off and just having a little bit of fun out here. Swing easy, swing fluid, and we've provided. We've only taken a couple of rehits from the 2 locations that we said that we were going to. So, hey, I'm feeling really positive. I'm not gonna let the score kind of creep into my mind, even though we are just +1, which is pretty unreal. I think if we didn't take some rehits, we'd probably be like +3, +4, but regardless of that, we're out here to work on some things. Even though we're putting together a great score, and I think for a lot of people, including myself, you would say, no more working on things, let's go for the record. If it happens, it happens, and it's gonna be kind of an asterisk record anyways if I do end up hitting it, just because we've had a couple of rehits. So it's been fun so far, let's keep at it. Hole 9, par 4, pretty big one too, about 450 or so. We're gonna go dog leg to the right, so the line is right where those carts are. There's a 150 yard marker up there, which is gonna be the aiming point, and this fairway is in a bit of a valley, so if you miss it right, it'll funnel to the left. If you miss it left, it'll funnel to the right, at least just a little bit. So we're not gonna worry about that too much, just gonna go straight up the middle, hopefully. Perfection, right down the middle. All right, I mean, another great drive. We have not sliced anything today, which is great news. Got about 130 to get to the middle. The pin looks to be a little bit back. The miss here is to be on the right side, as there's a creek that kind of runs in front and then comes around the back. So we've got pitching wedge. Looking for good, clean contact here. That's about it. Fade or sit. E. It bounced left after we got towards the green. I don't know where that's going to be. Hopefully we have a shot, but I'm not sure. All right, we did stay in play, but I don't have a setup for the camera, so I'm gonna give myself just a little bit of relief here so I can give you guys a setup. Actually, I'm gonna go put this up top so you guys can watch this come up from the ledge. Come back. Ah. All I feel like every time we come out, we're just looking to have a little bit of fun, play kind of a casual round. We play way better than expected. And my only reaction always comes down to, where did that come from? And that's exactly how we're gonna frame up that front nine. Unbelievable stuff, smoking. Lots of pars, lots of good birdie looks, and we haven't hit one really bad slice yet. So we'll call that my 9-hole record, and we've got a chance here. I don't even know what to score. I'm not really gonna think about it too much. We're just gonna keep riding with it. So if you're enjoying this and you wanna see what happens next, make sure you subscribe right now. This is the best golf that I've played ever. And the score is reflecting that. So subscribe and then come right on back as we get ready to go for the back nine here at Pebble Creek. Been a pleasure being with you guys. Until next time, make sure you stay perfectly average. So long.